Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as Arabia. So today we will start by deciding the first two beliefs of our religion. I read through all of the options. I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss some changes, but I don't think they changed that much about religion. I really didn't notice almost anything. So I think I'm gonna stick with with some of the options that I usually go with. I have like three favorite ones in like each category that I usually end up with. Then we started preparing for the medieval era. We are about to get physics, and with physics come camel archers and trebuchets. So that's two units that should allow us to start conquering. Probably, I'm really looking at Berlin. I think to get Berlin, I may have to settle one more city here. Because I don't want to have a gap in between our cities and the new and the conquered one. But other than that, I don't really see any reasons why we couldn't attack. Especially if we can get the Great Wall. Like one of the main reasons why I almost always want to build Great Wall if I have the option is that I want to take it away from the AIs. Like if somehow Germany built a Great Wall, that would delay everything that I want to do so much. Instead of going after Germany first, I would have to go after Austria. And then even with Austria on our side, it will still be a pain in the ass getting rid of Germany. So it's always better when you get it for yourself. Even if you are never planning to really defend, you still want to make sure that no one can use it against you. Okay, so religion. Someone suggested an interesting combination: theocratic rule in combination with churches for the culture we would get out of that. But we would get flat culture from the Grand Ossuary. We would get the culture from churches, sure, and then the idea is to like multiply this culture with the bonus from theocratic rule, the 15% during the of the King Day. But even with these bonuses that we would get from the buildings, our culture income won't really be that crazy high. The reason why we are ahead is not because we are like focusing on culture that much, on culture income. We are just getting a ton of culture from the barbarians. We are getting it from our social policies through like bonus yields. So that 15% bonus actually won't give us or is not as relevant as it may seem. So instead, I think I will leave the culture as it is. I think we should be getting enough culture from killing stuff everywhere with all of the barbarians that will be spawning throughout the whole game. I'm not really that afraid about culture. I'm more afraid that we may fall behind production-wise and even science-wise. So that's what I was looking at when I was thinking about our religion. And when we are talking about production and science, well, there is Council of Elders. It's not much, but it's something, and it's important that it's in the capital. Our capital falls behind every time we switch to like a settler or when we switch to a unit or something like that. And we want to make sure that our capital always has or gets new buildings as soon as possible. And Council of Elders is actually quite decent at helping the capital to keep up, even though it has to produce some extra things. So that's one thing. And then, of course, the Holy Council. +5 science is quite a lot. Food is always useful. So I still think that Council of Elders is one of the best options for. Come on, for this is founder belief. Yep. And then the follower belief. I already talked about this last time. For this game, I think I want to start with synagogues. They are not like insane for sure, but they give us the production and also they give us science during the Love the King Day. And here the 10% is actually relevant because we will be stacking up science in every single city. So the 10% eventually will become a decent-ish number, or decent-ish, like a relevant number. And I'm thinking for the second follower belief, I might even go diligent and just get as much production as possible everywhere. Not sure about that, but I think I like this combination. Okay, so we found it as Islam. Someone wanted me to go with Islam for Arabia, so why not? And now we need... How do we start this? Probably the synagogue first, and then start spreading. Okay. Now the question is, how many units can we get? We can get like 8 more units, 8-ish, at this point. What is it going to be? I probably want to get at least like 15 camel archers eventually. And with them, we want to have for now 3 trebuchets. And then, like the final version of the army is like 8 melee frontline units. 12 to like 16 camel archers, 3 trebuchets, and I think that's it. And we want to create 2 armies like that. That's what? That's 16, 24, 27. Let's say 30 in one. That's a lot of units in one army. But we should be able to pull this off at the end of the medieval era. We should have our unit cap high enough to have one army like this, and then somewhere in like industrial era create the second army. And of course, on top of that, all of the units that are going to be sitting inside of our cities and guiding our borders. So that's like 30, 30, and probably another 30 in the end to like protect our cities. But we should be able to get the cap high enough eventually. Okay, next. Start working on that. Okay, you'll jump back into the city and get your barrage. You'll go there. And what about you? You can probably head in this direction because we need to get rid of camps in this area. That's fine for now. I want to work this style rather than this one because of our religion. This way we get 2 jungles, so we get +1 culture and I think science. Okay, so no more land up here. I actually don't mind because I didn't want Austria to eventually like expand in this direction. Next. Where do we send the Pathfinder? And when do we upgrade the Pathfinder to something better? I never remember the upgrades for scouting units. Here, with sailing we get scout. This should be safe now. Excuse me. Two more turns. Construction project for Mogadishu. 4 arenas. Yeah, we definitely want to do that. Kill him and also run this way. You are gonna die. Keep moving. And do we want to attack? I think we do, because that means the next turn we get a kill. Mecha demands copper. We do have copper. This is either a bug. I'm not sure why this would be intentional. Why cities would be asking for resources they have access to. It feels like a bug. I mean, it's free. We love the King Day. But yeah, it definitely feels like a bug. And building 4 arenas shouldn't be a problem. Who actually wanted that? Want catapult, destroy a camp. Was it you? Oh, it was you. Okay. And the other quest is a trade route. That actually could happen at this point. We could get the naval trade route if we really wanted to, but the reward is a little bit of food, and even the influence is pretty low. Yeah, that's not enough. Next. Okay, we should have the Great Wall. There we go. So that's a free general, that's always useful. Walls in the capital, we didn't have those either. Military supply cap +3, that's also useful. And gunpowder is... gunpowder is here. It used to be, I think it used to be rifling no, actually, it used to be dynamite. So now Great Wall is nowhere near as strong as it used to be, but it's still like a free building, free general, and 3 extra units. So why not? Okay, the attack is gonna come from this direction, so let's start preparing the invasion force. Fortify. You are done. Well, next is gonna be more chocolate. Okay, so we should be done with barbarians on this side. Took a while, but I think at this point they shouldn't be spawning anymore. Another thing that I want to do. These 2 tiles are not next to our borders. I'm gonna buy the hill to make sure that barbarians can't spawn here. This tile should be covered by the border of the city-state. Then all of this is covered. We can have barbarians coming from here, and we can have barbarians here. This is pretty annoying. But our units will be going this way, so that will take care of barbarians in this area. How are we doing on the great people? It's still gonna take a long time. But, I mean, we are getting extra points. Okay, let's build the cheap stuff. The capital has to catch up. I'm not sure that, or if we'll be able to finish all of this before I have to switch to a settler. Next. Okay, you want all of my iron. That's not happening. Actually, just thinking how evil do I want to be. Could trade him all of my iron. The problem is he just wants it for 1 gold per turn, and that sucks. If you could get a better deal than that, I would probably sell him most of my iron, so that when the war starts, his units become useless. You're gonna heal here for now. You'll jump into the city, and now we finally should have garrison units everywhere. That took a long time. You can go there. There is another city connection. How do we connect Damascus? 1, 2, 3, 4. This way? 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too far. Yeah, this way. Wouldn't it be... No, it's not faster this way. 4 is minimum, and then the connection here is probably gonna be from Damascus to the southeast. Listen, Medina, how long would it take you to build a settler? Give me. Next. Is there... or are there any luxuries that are in the range that we don't control yet? No, it's just the marble that we need to improve. How much marble is there in the world? Can we see it finally? 5 out of 8. And we want to see marble. Oh, there are 6 marble tiles in... Okay, that's way too many. I'm still hoping that there will be only 3 marble tiles in the world, and we would get the chocolate marble combo. We can get rid of a little bit of isolation. Poverty is a pain in the ass. How do we get rid of the poverty? Illiteracy will be easy. What's the requirement here? Within 2 tiles of the mountain. That's not within 2 tiles. That's also not within 2 tiles. The only city that's within 2 tiles is the last one that we founded. Actually, does Behringer Crater count as a mountain? No, it counts as a hill. Come on. Show me. Also counts as a hill. Did they change it? I think Wonders used to count as mountains. I might be wrong about that though. Next. Oh, and I should probably buy a trireme and maybe start exploring the oceans a little bit, or not oceans with the trireme, the seas. That's gonna hurt. You know what? Let's build a connection first. Those banana plantations are not that great. They can wait. Next. Wasn't too bad. And you can actually switch. Maybe even get a kill. Give us physics a turn earlier. Fortify. Fortify. How close are we to an engineer now? 17 turns away. I think one of our wonders is giving us engineer points. It's Stonehenge, right? Stonehenge, and there has to be one more. Stonehenge and Great Wall. What are we gonna do with him, though? We could try. We could try. No, probably none of these. We could try to rush a wonder. How exactly does it work now? Can build within a city within 2,000 mountain? Yeah, that's the same inside your territory. 15% gold from city connections. That's everywhere. And then the city gains food production and culture and faith for every mountain within 3 tiles. So we would be getting +3, which is really bad. But that 15% gold, I'm not sure how it would affect the poverty, because that's like global gold. It's not like city specific, so it won't lower the city specific poverty, if I understand the mechanic correctly. So even though we would get more gold overall, quite a lot of gold actually, it wouldn't affect, it mostly wouldn't affect the poverty problem. It's, I think, the same with gold that you get from trade. You can be getting a ton of gold from trade, but there are people still gonna be bitching about being poor because your cities are not making the gold. Maybe I'm wrong about this. Well, this was fast. What do we want next? I think I want to start exploring the seas, so we have to go sailing. Then let's get philosophy for the School of Philosophy at least. I think Oracle is still available somehow. I mean, I'm not planning on building it, but if we have the great engineer and Oracle is still available at that point, that would be a really good use. And then we will see, I think. We could even rush chemistry. Not that we need chemistry specifically, but just to get a Renaissance to Renaissance era as soon as possible. Though I'm not sure that I want to give the AIs early spies. Maybe it would be better to go like machinery and then gunpowder. Or just go education. And forget about the era rushing. We don't really need it now. We are not that far behind. Next. Okay, so now we have some pretty decent yields from basically everything that we do, to be honest, at this point. Border expansion, 120, 120. Killing units should be also better. And soon we will start getting the bonuses from progress. Next. Yeah, connect that. Fortify, go. You should be fine. I think I'll be a bit more careful here. I don't want to accidentally give the kill to one of the city-states. Fortify. Oh, the yields here and here are identical. So let's work the stone and we're gonna improve it as soon as possible. Or let's work the food. And once the stone is upgraded, we're gonna switch and slow down the growth here a little bit. Yeah, and I think we will have to start slowing down the growth almost everywhere. Okay, let's get the basics. And now, how much are the camo archers? A lot. How long does it take to build them? 10 turns. Next. This has to be a bug. This really feels weird that cities would ask for something they already have. Oh, by the way, when do we get villages? We already have them. Okay, 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 okay. So let's start working on those. Because of the placement of some of the luxuries, I don't think I can get like a perfect village placement on the roads. But it's okay. Next. You want my tea? I do have 2 copies, and you are offering 16 gold per turn. That's an interesting deal. Would you trade me coral? Would you trade me whales? This is weird. And like 7 gold per turn. 8. 7 gold per turn on top of that. This is ridiculous. I think he's getting whales from one of his city-state allies. So I think from Jerusalem. So I understand that he's willing to trade the copy away, but it's a mistake because, of course, he's gonna lose the alliance most likely. It's weird that he's willing to trade away the coral because I think that's his only copy. And that he's willing to pay so much for tea. This is so wrong. Yeah, he is getting whales here. So I understand that he's willing to trade his own whales that I think he should have somewhere. Can't see them, but I think he has another copy of whales somewhere. Because he's not losing anything yet. But his only copy of coral... That's weird. Nope, that's not what I want. This is what I want. And I think I'm just gonna wait until we have the heroic epic and then start buying units. It's not gonna make a huge difference. How much influence do we have here? 55. Yes, 50. You need another. Oh, another 57. How much would we get? You get 56 from the quest. But 99 great general points. That's a lot. I think I will go after the camp. Curious if the camel archer can take it out by himself without any help. Next. Okay. We need one more composite bow. Next. Still have a feeling that I forgot to do something. I have no idea what. Okay, we got the settler. Let's send him here. Now, let's put up walls quickly, just in case. Next. I'm really curious how is this going to look like. Oh, can we get support from the Drummond? Please. We'll probably lose the T. Yep. Oh, that sucks. Next. Why is the drummer not attacking there? I've intentionally given the experience to the spearman because the composite bow is just gonna sit in the city forever. I guess I should have gone after the trireme. That was a mistake. And once again, all of the cities are actually asking for resources that we already have, with two exceptions, but that's a bug. I'm like 99% sure this is a bug. Do we do this? Sure. Okay, this is actually better at this point because of the Pantheon. How long would it take to get a merchant? 60 turns. It doesn't change the building time, so let's just work more food. That's gonna take a while. Next. There goes Oracle. I was still hoping that maybe, just maybe, we would get it, because it was 5 turns away. And we are 7 turns away from the engineer. And I think this engineer will be strong enough to finish the Oracle. So we lost it. We are missing like 7 turns. 6, no, 7, 7, 8 or 7 or 8 turns. Okay, that's mine. Let's block this tile before the spearman does something stupid. And I guess we will need the help of the composite bow after all. Jerusalem wants Islam. The reward is... The reward is a missionary and an alliance. Okay, I think the missionary that we are currently working on is going to Jerusalem. Yeah, this is good enough. I don't want to grow super fast. There is no way we get better. I mean, it's possible that Nairan might be like the only city in the world that can actually build it, but I don't think I want to bet on that. Thinking if I would be able to escort the settler here. Probably would, and I'm pretty sure this camp is gone now. Or it will be gone soon. So it's not like you'd be trying to sneak in between two barbarian camps. That can wait. We will soon have more camel archers, and we will use them to secure the path. Oh, now Mecha wants something that we don't have. Okay. Okay, that Drummond is gonna hurt. Next. How much money do we have? This is ridiculous. Barbarians are gonna fund our army. Okay, so what do we do now? We could grab steel so that we can upgrade our front line. Because pikemen are a little obsolete. And we will get some production from armories. Thanks to... where are they? Thanks to arenas. And we'll also be able to buy free companies if we need some more frontline. Because as we get more camel archers, I want to just start farming barbarians like crazy. And we'll be able to get first to every camp and kill it very quickly. 2 groups each, even 3 groups each having 2 camel archers should create insane income with the raging barbarians. And that's actually even something that is not dependent on your social policies or anything. You can do it no matter what social policies you go with. You will always get the gold. You just need to get some fast units and then just kill every single barbarian you find on the map, and you will never run out. By every single barbarian, I mean every single barbarian camp, of course. That's a lot of money. It's how much is it now? 150 gold per camp for us? And that's for everyone? It's not specifically for us only? And that means 2 destroyed camps is like a new camel archer, basically? That's just too much. The yields for killing barbarians should actually go down rather than up. I think I mentioned that in one of the previous episodes. It makes sense that when you destroy a barbarian camp in the ancient era, that you could find, let's say, a technology that you didn't know, that your people didn't know before, or that the weapons you get there help you to equip your own people. But when you kill or destroy a barbarian camp where there's some like spearman or an archer in medieval era, you don't learn anything from it. You just do it because they are annoying and you have to protect your own people. But you don't get anything out of it. Maybe you find a little bit of gold that they managed to steal somewhere, but you definitely won't find enough gold to like fund your armies. Or there could be something like when you are in, let's say, medieval era, and you are killing units like spearmen that are from ancient or classical era, that in that case you are getting less. If you are in medieval and you are killing barbarian medieval era units, then maybe the yields could be higher. But like the yields that I'm currently getting feel like just too high. Well, let's leave it here. Next time, or next unit is actually gonna be. No, it's not gonna be a ship. I want to say it's gonna be a trireme, but it's not because we don't have the lighthouse, and that has to change. We need more trading partners because it seems that the AIs are willing to accept some ridiculous trades. With um, the example being Germany, that accepted a trade that was so wrong. And I also want to know who is on the map with us and how the other AIs are doing. Maybe I'm just complaining here that I'm getting too much, and on the other side of the world are AIs that are like miles ahead. But well, we'll find out next time. This episode is over, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you can join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.